Elektron's Digitakt II has really grown up as a drum sampler and easily moves into groovebox territory. 16 interchangeable audio and MIDI tracks makes the Digitakt II a really powerful sampler and also the center of any studio of any size. Now there's a bunch of new features that we haven't even deep dived yet. We've only just had the unit for a hot minute, but here are 3 new features we're loving on the unit. 1, filter machines. So now there are more filters and more choices, and simply go into the filter and then hit function and machine. Well, I'm showing you how to get to it, but not a full tutorial. But the filter that I'm really loving is the comb filter. So if we have a listen to this particular sound, I'm just going to clear it so you can hear it without the filter. Kind of a slow evolving pad, maybe not so slow, but when we turn that comb filter on, oh my goodness. Now, this comb filter is fantastic for sound design, for creating your own sounds, and don't forget that you can then resample it. So here we go. That is just that sound being affected or being manipulated via that comb filter. Now it's true to say that I do have some modulation as well that's modulating the comb filter, as you can see. I've got the frequency and the low pass filter as well being manipulated here. Let's hear what it sounds like without that filter. Back on. Add your other sounds, and you're good to go. The other feature I'm really loving is the new machine, which is stretch. You can now see we've got the one-shot whir, repitch and grid as we did in the previous Digitakt, but now we have stretch. And simply what stretch is that the Digitakt will analyze, I'm sure it's analyzing the actual sample itself, and will fit within the actual pattern itself. This sample here, this loop, now that is being stretched, and what the Digitakt will do will also work out how long the sample is as well. Here you can see it's worked out that it's 4 bars. Now I can detune it, I can change the length of the pattern and it will still fit, and also change the actual tempo. Let's have a listen. Here I'm going to change the tempo. So it's changing without repitching. So this is even better when you've got something that's perhaps vocal or pitch that you want to retain the pitch of the actual loop itself. If we go into tuning, we can change the actual tune and it will still stay in time. One cool thing I really love is that you can play with the start parameter and it will still try and make it fit. Now I don't know what's going on here, but it sounds pretty cool. Let's have a listen. So the Digitakt is still trying to fit that sample in, even when we're adjusting the start time. And you can do crazy things like change the length of the actual sample itself. Of course, make it longer or make it slower. Make it shorter or make it faster. Last but not least is the performance mode, or the performance kit, I should say. This is really cool. Let's go back to our other pattern and let's unmute most of these tracks. Now what you can do is you can save a kit, play around with it, remanipulate it and reload it. But it's a really cool way of actually performing with your pattern, with your kit, and then once you've finished, or once you want to go back to your original kit, you can just reload and it's there. Really easy to use. So I've got this kit here already loaded. So I just make sure I'm in performance mode, and that'll light up orange. So I've hit function and perform, and you can see perform kit on. And that little P flashing is telling me that I'm in the performance kit mode, which now I can go ahead and manipulate. I'll just go crazy here. We'll see what happens. As I saved it. There's lots more to explore in the Digitakt II. We're just scratching the surface. We've only just got this, so stick around. We'll have more real soon. See ya.